Hello. Hello, hello. Hello, my beautiful people. Good evening to you all. You are all welcome. Hello, everyone. You're all welcome. I just finished a live video I did about what we need to understand about this disease that is going viral, coronavirus. But the video seems to, I don't know what happened. So I decided to do another one again. So you're all welcome. Please, if you're here, you're help me to share my videos. Who here? Good evening to you all. It's your lady, your friend, your sister, your girl, Assurance Fred, as you all know on my YouTube, Assurance Lady. Assurance Lady. So today, quickly, I want to really talk about this coronavirus of a thing, on how to prevent it, and what not to do, and what to do. So this evening, quickly, let me show to you guys, this is what we call masks. Masks, this is what you should use to prevent, to cover yourself. We have different type of masks, but this one is preferably. Why? The other one that is disposable, is not really nice at all. That one is not nice. Why? It's good, people use it. It has space by the side. It has space by the side. So it's easily, one can easily get contacted. If you are close to somebody who has this virus and it sneezes, it can penetrate through that place. So that is why I prefer this. Most of the health workers, this is what they use. They use this. And it's preferably. And secondly, you should have your gloves. This is what we call surgeon gloves. We have different type of gloves. There's another one that is whitish. They call that disposable gloves. You know, that one easily can get torn, can easily get pulled off. It's not tight when you wear it. It's not tight. Unlike this is what we call the surgeon glove. This one is preferably. And also we have the sanitizer, different type of sanitizer. You need to always have this sanitizer inside your bag in case you're going out. So when you're going out, you need to have these things. So these things, how do most people contact it? Like a sick person. A sick person might have this sickness, and somebody who is healthy might contact it from that sick person. How? Somebody who is sick, who have this disease, and you are healthy, and this person sneezes. It will sneeze, its hair, it flies. You can contact it when you are healthy, and somebody who is sick, who is contacted with this infection, sneeze, and you are there, you didn't protect yourself, you can get infected. And secondly, handshaking is prohibited this time around. Handshaking is prohibited. You know, I always tell people, don't just shake people with hands now, because you might not know what that person has used his or her hand to touch any object. It might be you are in the Puma, you are in the train, you see people use their hands to touch every part of it. You want to open the train stop, you use your hand and press the button, you open it. It's not nice. That is why you should always put on your surgeon gloves. Always wear your hand gloves. In case you want to open the train, sometimes if you want to sit down, you are in the Puma, you know, you are in the bus, autobus, you want to adjust yourself to sit well, you have to hold the edge of the chair to sit well. You don't know. Then if you are passing the staircase, the handle of the staircase, you should not just tap your hands on anything you see, the tables, anything you see. You need to be conscious of yourself. We need to take precautions of this virus disease that is going on viral everywhere. This coronavirus disease is going everywhere. It's just going around the whole world. Like joke, is spreading around the whole world. And the thing, the spreading here in Europe is just something else. There are some cities here in Europe has been shut down because of this coronavirus. People who travel back to Africa can't even come in. The aero cannot come in because of this coronavirus. Even at the train station, our train station was shut down, was closed. By this time, from 5 o'clock, you can't pass there. Some offices, some shops, supermarket has been shut down. All because of this coronavirus of a thing. And most of our African brothers just take it like common. They said Africa people don't contact it. Because African people don't contact it, you don't take precautions of it, you don't take care of yourself. We need to be cautious about these things. Always wash your hands. You want to open the door. You are not the only person. Like public doors that people open, like you are in a house where you are not one, you are more than one or two persons. Be very careful. That is why you should always wear your surgeon gloves. And this surgeon glove, let me teach you on how to, when you want to remove it. On how to remove it, especially. For you not to touch your hands. Not to use your hands to touch the glove and touch your hands when you've not washed your hands. Sanitize your hands. Let me show it to you on how to remove it. You have to be very, very 100% careful. We need to help ourselves. We need to help ourselves. Now you have to avoid gatherings. Like gathering parties for now is prohibited in some part of the European countries. Parties are prohibited. Even some churches has been shut down. No gathering, no church service. Do your church in the house. Because you don't know who is with you. You might know yourself, but you might not know the next person sitting by you, or the next person you are seeing. You don't know where that person is coming from. You don't know the gathering where he's coming from. You don't know where he or she has been to. You need to be very careful of yourself. You can see I'm putting on these gloves right now. I might have been to some other places, touch one or two things, touch the table, touch the chairs, or in the train, I've opened the train, you know, when the train stops, I've pressed the button. I've touched so many things. I want to remove it. First and foremost, you need to be very, very, very careful of yourself. First, make sure that this angle does not touch your skin. You want to take it off. This is how you take it off. You know, either you draw it like this just to help yourself, you take it off. Then you want to take this off. You don't want to use your bare hand. Use something to take it off. You use something to take it off, to help yourself. Take it off. Without not using your bare hands. Wash your hand with soap and water. Then sanitize your hands. Sanitize your hand. Get sanitizer. Sanitize your hands. It's very, very necessary. Always wash your hands before touching any part of your body, your face, any part of your body. And mindful, when talking to somebody, you shouldn't be close. That close range should not be too much. Be 2 meters away from that person. You shouldn't be close to that person. Don't say, this is my friend, this is my brother. If you have friends that are jumping from one place to another, that don't love to sit in one place, they love to go to this place from one place to another, be very careful of such person. Nowadays, this period, people don't visit people. You don't go visiting people. People don't come visiting you for now. Because somebody coming to come visit you, you don't know where that person is coming from. You don't know the gathering where that person is coming from. You don't know who he or she has had contact with coming to you. Especially a home where you have kids. Then teach your kids about this, you know, how to sanitize their hands, on how to wash their hands properly. And 2, get disposable gloves for your kids too. Then get a mask for your kids too. We need to be very, very conscious of ourselves. We need to be very careful. You're going out, cover up. People sneeze, people cough. You know, most people, they just laugh. When you wear this mask, you wear them, and the people start laughing. They laugh. Let them laugh. You need to prevent yourself. You need to take off yourself. You need to be aware. Let there be awareness about this coronavirus, on how to prevent it, on how to take off yourself. You have the right to know the needs to understand what is going on around you. For the now, if you are the type you love parties, deviate from it for the now. Avoid it for now. You don't need it for now. Head the say, is worth. You need to take care of yourself. And secondly, I will advise every one of you, always boil ginger, garlic, and lemon. Boil them, drink the water to clean your respiratory tract, to clean your system. Detox yourself. Drink this detox water every morning. When you wake up in the morning, microwave it, drink it to clean up your system. Get a lemon, get lime, cut it into two, squeeze the water in a cup or in a bowl, then cut it to pieces, put it in the water. Put water in the pot, like half of the pot, fill it with half of the pot or more than half, put it on top of the fire, on the gas, turn the gas on, put the water, wash the lime, the lemon, wash them, cut them into two, squeeze the water out of it, then cut it into pieces, put it inside. Get this okra sieve, grate this ginger, wash it, peel it, like that one that looks like onions. Finish it, you can finish all. Just grate it. Just grate it inside the water. Then wash the ginger, peel the body, grate it inside the water. You know, sieve it with the sieve. You sieve it, then you now turn the water, the lemon water, the one you kept in the cup or in the bowl, you now turn it inside. Once it's cold, you drink from it. Clean your system. It's very good. Detox yourself is very necessary. It's very, very good. Ginger is good. Garlic is very good to the body. It's very, very good. Most people say, they don't like garlic because of the smell and all that. No, don't look at the smell. When you use it, brush your mouth properly. Use a nice toothpaste. Brush your mouth properly. But take it, you're talking about the smell, but we're talking about health. Health, they say, is wealth. You need to take care of yourself. Clean your system. You know? So we need to be aware about all this on how to take care of ourselves. A dead person will not come and take care of themselves. We are living. We need to be very careful. We need to be aware of what is happening around us. We need to be at alert. Please, if you are in Europe, every part of Europe, where you know that this virus is everywhere, is spreading, always use your mask. When you are stepping out, always use your mask. Use your mask. Don't always be in a gathering. You are stepping out, you are in a crowd, moving. Prohibited. It's prohibited. Moving in crowd is prohibited. Make sure you always use your disposable gloves. And make sure you always put your sanitizer in your bag. You with the sisters, ladies, that is, put it in your purse. Anywhere you go to, you can always wash your hands with soap, then sanitize your hands. It's properly. Thank you, Miss Fina. It's a nice one, Professor. Thank you, Dali. Thank you, Curtis Balogun. Is a very good teacher. Thank you there. Yes, it is not everybody that is aware on how to avoid all these things. We need to be very, very careful. It is not everything you see, you put your hands, you touch the table, anything, object, you just touch it. Be very, very careful. Be very, very careful. Utensils now, you have to avoid utensils. Have your own utensils. Don't use other people's utensils. For the now, avoid it for now. You don't know who's who. You don't share utensils with people now. Be very, very, very careful. And be very careful of the places that you go to. For now, the area where I am, traveling is prohibited now. You know, prohibited. Traveling now is prohibited. We need to be conscious of these things. Don't say it has not spread in my area, it's not much in my area, and don't worry, let me expose myself. I'm an African, I cannot contact it. My dear, there's no place where it's written that particular persons will be the one to contact this disease, then particular people will not contact it. No, you need to avoid it. You need to prevent it. You need to take precautions of yourself. You need to learn. They said prevention is better than you cure. Now people are dying every day. They are dying every day. You need to take care. Don't say because the cure is out, you need to expose yourself. Please, friends, help me to share my videos. Help me share my videos, you understand? It's not everybody that are here. It's not everybody that know about all these things. So many people, they smile, they just laugh. When you tell them about this, they will say, I beg you, don't worry. This is not matter of I beg you, my dear. Who is alive, you know, when you are alive? The living is the one taking care of themselves. A dead person in the mortuary will not come back and start wearing these masks, or wearing these surgeon gloves, or sanitizing their hands. A dead person will not stand up. But we that are living, we need to take precautions of ourselves. We need to know how to take care of ourselves. We need to know how to handle some situation that is around us. We need to avoid problems. We need to avoid it before it gets worse. But please, my brothers and sisters, when stepping out, you are in Europe, avoid it. Avoid it. Get sanitizer. Put it in your handbag. It doesn't take anything out of you. If you don't have anywhere you are, it's important. Stay where you are. Some shops, offices, people are being banned from going to work. Why? Just to prevent this thing from spreading more around. Even right here now, if you are sick, you don't just go to the hospital. In my country where I am, you don't go to the hospital. There is a number that you will call. The ambulance will come to you. The ambulance will come to you. There are so many people. They have cold. They can't go to the hospital. You need to take care of yourself. That is why you need to clean yourself, detox yourself. Get a lime, get a ginger, then you get garlic. Boil it, prepare it, drink it, clean your system. Do it, clean your system. It's not every time you take yourself to the hospital, every little thing you are cold, you go to the hospital. You can take care of yourself by cleaning your system. Remove those toxic from your system. Clean your body system. For the now, clean it. Take care of yourself. Be the doctor for yourself. We need to be conscious of everything around us. So friends, please help me to share the videos. I just want to quickly just talk to people about this, to be awareness about this, our mask. This mask is very, very good. This is better than the other one. When you wear it, you will see the space. You will see it will open. I don't really prefer that for people. It's not safe. That one is not guaranteed at all. But for this is good. It will cover up. This is very, very good. It will cover up. It will cover up. Then this surgeon gloves. This will hold your hand properly. Like the disposable glove is exposed. So you need to be very careful. Now, shaking of hands is prohibited. You don't just shake people. Don't just shake hands. Like I saw some of my friends when I was coming a few hours ago. I was shaking them with my legs. I was shaking them with my legs. I said, no, now you don't shake with hands. And when we are talking, we need to distance ourselves 2 meters away from each other. You understand? Even now, you don't invite me in a party or in anything. I will not be there. I need to be very, very careful. Even now you don't go to church, God will understand. You can do your church in your house. To avoid it, you only know about yourself. You don't know about the other person. You don't know people that are around you, where they are coming from, if they have it. And the funniest thing about this disease is not written on the forehead. You don't know who have it. You don't know who does not have it. So we need to be at alert. Be aware of all these things. So friends, thank you very much for leaving your comfort zone to come and watch me. All you have to do for me, please, friends, help me to share my videos. And as you do, God Almighty richly bless you all. If you are new on my Facebook list, my name is Precious. As you all know, Assurance Alfred, Assurance Lady. Thank you very much. I will put this video on my YouTube. It will be on my YouTube. I will send it to you. Help me to share. Share it to people who don't understand, who don't know things about this coronavirus of 18, on how to take precautions and all that. So you help me do the video of the sharing. God bless you as you do. I will see you guys next time or later today. Good evening to you all and have a wonderful and splendid day. Take care of yourself once again. Love you all. Ciao, everybody.